And we can now cross back over to Maximo Park, where Sandy Simpson has this time got Angers manager Andrew Patterson. Well, Andrew, how are you feeling after that game?
Disappointed. It's hard not to look back at the obvious chance that everyone will be talking about after the game and tomorrow and things like that. Adebayor's miss, but we can't let that get us down, and I'm not gonna let that affect him either. The guy's got into the position to make the chance, and unfortunately, he's just not been able to take it. So, and then obviously we went on to lose by just one goal. Yeah, it's disappointing.
Well, most pundits, I hope you don't mind me saying, obviously thought your chances today were maybe a little bit slim against a team such as the calibre of Odd.
Yeah.
And you definitely held yourself in good stead. We've already heard comments from the Odd manager Dave Patterson, who's been saying about the great calibre of the teams that have come up from Division B. How do you think your chances? How do you think your team compares to the other teams in the top flight now that you've settled into the season a wee bit?
I think we're good. We're not great yet, but we've yet to get into our stride, sort of thing. I mean, you're playing champions last week, and then this week playing the top team and the team who were runners up last year and the champions before that. It's tough to get into any sort of real groove until we get maybe a couple of games against similar opposition. But then can't make any excuses. But if I'm looking for a reason as to why that is, it's because the calibre is so strong, especially of Odd. But I think we've got the players there. We're making the chances, and I mean that chance today. Whereas when I think in other games and other teams have managed where we've lost 1-0, but there's been nothing to look positive about. I think in this game we've definitely got things that we can take forward.
I think also from this game you can take that you've made your team a very hard team to beat. They played quite well defensively. What do you plan on doing in your next few games to kind of like get that finishing touch in there and get some goals? Do you think it's a case of personnel, or is it a formational thing, or is it just purely because you've had the nightmare draw to the start of the season?
I think if we just keep playing the way we are, things will come together nicely. I think if you shake things up too much at the beginning of the season, you don't really get into a style of playing. And there's many things I think that we do that are good, and we've just come across two great teams, and they've done what they do best, and that's win. So I think though that those games out the way almost kind of make things a little bit easier looking forward. But there's going to be hard games all season, so of course just got to get used to it.
Yeah, well, we'll look forward to your next game, and hopefully it's another good one. But thanks again for your time, Andrew.
Thanks.
Cheers.